Good Friday evening and welcome in to week number 4 of the Iowa High School football season. Butch Peterson Field at the Little Rose Bowl on Oliphant Street gets ready for District 5 action between the West Branch Bears and the Louisa-Muscatine Falcons, as it is Veterans Appreciation Night tonight. 200 flags around the field, a giant flag hanging from a boom down in the southwest corner in honor of the 13 servicemen and women who were killed over in Afghanistan at the end of August. The West Branch team will be carrying 13 flags down in their honor, and we've got parachuters that will be bringing the game ball in.
It is just a special night here, folks. It just looks absolutely wonderful. I mean, the field is completely surrounded with the American flag. Kudos go to David McRath, who has organized this for years. You know, David, a West Branch grad, a veteran himself. He puts so much into this night. He just puts his heart and soul into this.
What he does, he really knows how to do things right, and this is one of those special nights at the Little Rose Bowl.
There we go. You talk about getting everybody involved.
Yep.
Look at that. Isn't that spectacular?
And the West Branch team lining up, starting with Coach Peterson at about the 35, shaking hands with every single one of these veterans that are making their way down onto the field. I
bet you we got a good 25, 30 veterans from both sides. What a neat scene this is, folks.
Louisa-Muscatine
our veterans are getting a standing ovation.
You receive. Not often you see 55 back there returning kicks.
No.
But when he's your running back, had to move to an offensive line spot.
Yeah, you do what you can.
Fetty, nice high end over end. Day Fields at the 8. Angles up that far sideline, gets a nice crushing block, but the Bears able to wrestle him down before he even gets to the 20-yard line. And that is where L&M comes out.
Good special teams coverage.
Beef is.
Yep.
Dominic Solis and Matthew Truitt will split out to the left. Quarterback Briar Runnels out of the shotgun. And hand off to Day on the right side, and he's going to get run down in the backfield. That is Logan Wright in the backfield. Gets him for a loss of 4.
Yeah, and those big...
We're at your corners. Same look for the Falcons. A wing on the right side, twin receivers to the left. Runnels in motion from right to left. Takes the snap, loses the handle on it, and falls for it. Now able to get on it. The Bears do at the Louisa-Muscatine 5.
Yep. Who's that with the ball?
I think it was Bailey or Cash Woody, one of the two that came up with it.
Evan of Louisa-Muscatine. And looks like we're going with a jumbo
package. Aiden Dingbaum at a tight end. Wildcat with the direct snap to Andy Henson. Right side, not a lot there. Cuts it up, though, underneath the block and steps into the end zone untouched for the 7-yard score.
I don't think we've seen that for...
The snap to Aiden Shields for Wyatt Federland to put a foot to it. Snap, spot, kick right through the uprights. So 54 seconds into the game, a turnover and a 7-yard touchdown run. JT, that's a crisp way to start this ball game.
Perfect way to start.
Whistle, the approach from Fed. This one, a lot more hang time. Fielded at the 5 by Nowak. He's angling up that far sideline and gets past the first guy, but stumbles down. A flag comes in towards the end of the play as well. About the 25-yard line. We'll see what the laundry is. Most likely a block in the back. Louisa-Muscatine. Well, this is good to see, Quinny. They bring Jackson out, not to see Jackson come out, but they slide Aiden Dink.
See him back.
So move the ball back to the 15-yard line for the Falcons. 1st and 10. Runnels, bit of a high snap, gets it under control. Andy Henson missed on the stack attempt. The ball is underthrown and almost picked off as the Bears had 2 guys right there. Almost like they comes in. He'll come out wide left with Matthew Truitt. Runnels. Oh, Andy Henson. Andy Henson got ready to get into his stance like he was going to blitz, and then he looked and pointed like, hey, ref, did you see the play clock?
I realize it's going to
be nicer after a run play instead of an incomplete pass, so the clock actually runs. But there is the quarterback looking to hand it off, and there was no running back. So the Bears stripped the ball out, run it in, but they're going to say forward progress was down. And we're going to have a penalty flag as well.
T, what's the flag there?
Of 4, makes it 3rd and 19 from the 6 for Louisa-Muscatine. Out of the gun, handoff goes to Day, and he's greeted by 3 red shirts right as he took that handoff. Henson and Kaelberg just converged on him.
Yeah,
Kessel stand right in the middle of the Bears logo in the end zone. Bears with the pressure, and they block it out of the back of the end zone.
Yep. They got the safety.
Cole Bailey and Andy Henson right up the middle of the field. One of those two, I believe, got it.
T, what'd you see from the sideline there?
Tee it up and kick from the 20 on the free kick after the safety. Makes it 9-0. Bears are scoring every 60 seconds. This one a low line drive kick that is fielded on a hop by Peyton Miller. Comes up the near side, looks for a couple of blocks at the 40, 35, 30, and steps out of bounds as he's to the Louisa-Muscatine 30-yard line.
Well,
Carver up under center. Play action, looks for Peyton on the out route. Nice delivery right there. Peyton turns it up 20, 15, cuts it to the outside, run down from behind. 1st and goal Bears as he's to the 8-yard line. JT, I don't know if you had the right angle on that. Carver did a great job, set his feet, and just delivered a perfectly catchable ball for that.
Absolutely, and that was an excellent.
Myself, and good seeing Ding Bong in there on the offensive line.
Yeah, playing at tackle. 1st and goal Bears from the 7 after 22 yards on the pass completion. This time they do hand it to Andy, waits for a block, cuts it back up behind Cole Bailey and in. That's his 2nd 7-yard touchdown run of the night. So Fetty to attempt the extra point. Snap a little low. Aiden Shields gets it down nicely, though, and Fetty didn't let that bother him. Quinny, I mean, old special teams coach that you are, you know that rhythm, I mean, it's all a timing thing.
Yeah.
And that's trust from Fetty to know that Aiden's going to pick that up and set it down, and he's not going to miss.
Yeah, because you can't against Wyatt, because Wyatt is putting him deep.
Well, I've given up the little Fed. He's just Fetty now.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that height and the carry. Nowak couldn't
into the
hang
end
on
zone.
to it, so it goes into the end zone for the touchback.
Holy cow. It's just good to see him back.
Falcons ball at their own 20. Out of the shotgun is Briar Runnels. Motions from right to left. They will hand off tackle right side is Day, and he is drilled.
Whoa.
Again, Hunger and Bailey just converge and drive him backwards.
Boy,
it's assignment football. These guys are doing their jobs.
Jackson Kaelberg back in there at D end. Dingbom out. Runnels straight drop back to pass. Looking for the out route. He's got a man over there. Peyton comes out at the last second and knocks it away.
That was a gorgeous pass. And a pressure on him.
3rd down and 10 from the 20. Twins left. Tight end and a wing on the right. Runnels straight drop back to pass.
There
Pressure coming.
Henson.
And Henson
and
Fed will converge on him back just outside the 10-yard line. Kessel near the goal line. Bears not putting the rush on this time. A high short kick. Peyton fields and is dropped right away by Day.
No.
Only 36 yards of offense for the Bears, but we have 16 points on the board already. Peyton motion right to left. Toss sweep comes near side for Andy. He's got a block from Peyton. He's got 2 blockers in front of him. Breaks 1 tackle, cuts back up, and is run down as he gets inside the 20. Say the 18, a gain of 20.
Well, T, I just love what he did.
Sorry, Butch is distracting me there.
He's more important than Quinny. There is the toss, but it goes to Peyton. He's trying to get to the outside, makes a guy miss, comes back up the middle of the field, tries to cut it to the outside where he's run down.
Yeah, and that play before, guys, that you were talking about, Quinny, that's Logan Wright getting out in front and getting multiple blocks down the field, doing a nice job.
Nope.
We're going to have illegal substitution as into 0. 2 Andy Henson 7-yard runs and a blocked punt for a safety. Double tight I formation. Carver up under center. Triple option, stumbles a little bit and is run down as he gets to about the 10, 9, about the 8-yard line. He got the 5 from the penalty back.
Mm-hmm.
3rd down and a yard. Ball sits at the 8. On the far hash mark, Bears going towards the south end zone. L&M showing blitz. There's the handoff to Andy Henson. Right side, lowers the shoulder, spins his way, and back he's into the end zone for the West Branch touchdown.
Well, number 3 for Mr. Henson.
Look to make it a 23-0 lead. And he does.
That's
23-0 in favor of the Bears. Another quick timeout. The Bearcast presented by Brown's West Branch family of dealerships. You're listening to it at westbranch.football.
to let off the gas. And, you know, not that you want to run it up, but you want your kids, who's ever out there, to play hard.
Fed with a line drive kick. Dayfield's at the 4. Looks for a head of steam up that far sideline. Breaks through a small hole, and the best field position of the night for Louisa-Muscatine as they get across the 30-yard line. Dominic Solis. And we're going to have whistle. Delay a game, it looks like. Oh, timeout by Louisa-Muscatine. You talking for us, Q? Almost got that handoff as they try to get it today, and he's going to lose 3 on the play, back to the 30.
Wow, we are getting in there quick.
Left for Runnels. Quick count, play action. Comes on the near side, and the ball is tipped up in the air as Andy Henson got in, got the hands up, and just knocked that one sky high, and it falls incomplete. 3rd and 13 for the Falcons at their own 30-yard line. Runnels. Hands off. They try a little end around. The ball's kicked back after a fumble. Cole Bailey sliding around for it, still fighting for the ball. And it looks like the Bears are going to come up with it.
Yeah.
Cash Woody gets the fumble recovery.
I'm not sure. Where'd that get kicked from?
Well, didn't get exchanged. It dropped, and one of our defensive guys, I think, was right there, JT, and his foot just hit it, and it went flying back.
Yep, that's right. And actually, Cole Bailey was laying on the ball with his legs, and Cash pulled it out from between his legs because Cole didn't know it was there.
Yeah, nice start. We're at the 8-yard line, 1st and goal.
So, Bears inside the 10 again.
Fetty
is Fed with the fullback keeper off the left side for the touchdown. Backs have been pretty well untouched as they've gone in on those. Good pressure up the middle by L&M, but Fetty still gets it through. 4:54 on the clock, first quarter, 30-0 in favor of the Bears. Federland with the run-up and the kickoff.
Good
end over end. Dayfield's at the 2. Bears corner him on that far sideline. He sidesteps one man, can't get away from men number 2, 3, 4, and 5. They bring him down at the 25-yard line. He's in and out. Staying in that same Twins look. Play action, and Runnels able to get away from Henson. He's got a little head of steam and gets his way out close to the 30-yard line. A gain of 5. Day, the running back on the left of Runnels, out of the gun again. Bit of a high snap, hand off to Day on the right side. And he's going to get ahead for a yard or 2. Bring up 3rd down and about L&M making sure they've got everything lined up. There's the handoff to Day, and there's the aforementioned Cole Bailey. He sniffed that play out and got that on the weak side for a loss of about 4.
To his brother, I think.
There's a low line drive kick fielded by Peyton at the 45. Oh, we're going to get a flag here. And Peyton will get across midfield, but that's going whack.
Well,
from scrimmage on this side of the 50. Only about the 2nd or 3rd time the ball's been past the 50. Out of the gun, 4 wide. Handoff is Andy, left side, breaks one tackle, up the middle of the field, tries to cut it to the outside, is wrestled down as he gets across midfield. Give him a gain of 13 on the play.
Pace a little bit, which again is something you need to practice, T.
No better time than now. You're right, Quinny.
Same play, right up the middle of the field. Andy jumps ahead inside the 45 to about the 43. Woody and Fed to the left. Miller and Arneman to the right. Carver out of the gun. Motions Peyton. They will jet sweep him to the left side. Looks for a block from Andy. Again, sidesteps a guy. Turns it back up. Loses the football. And that's the one danger, JT, of dancing around like that. Is sometimes
it's like a long first quarter, doesn't it, Gersey?
Well, as many times we've had to stop for scoring breaks. Twins both ways again for the Bears. Motion Kinnick from that left wing. They'll jet sweep him coming to the near side and is tripped up and falls ahead for a couple on the play. Yeah. 3-3-5, I think part of it is since we're in the 4 wide, I think the one, like 54, I think he's normally an outside backer, but he's walked off like a safety. Staying in that 4 wide set, and Carver missed the snap. Able to run back, pick it up. Now he's going to try to make something out of nothing. Breaks a couple of tackles. Comes back on the near side and comes down that to 20. Turns it back up 15. 5.
He's
and touchdown!
Holy
Carver Belk, you draw it up exactly like that, JT.
That's an incredible play. That is incredible, man. I mean,
bounced around. And was able to tiptoe that sideline and then carry a defender the last 5 yards. Snap spot kick.
Well,
right through. 37-0 with 28 seconds to go.
Background check, you're hired.
Fed will put another foot to it. This one will be a low line drive. Fielded by the up man at about the 16.
He's got some steam.
And he's brought down. Penalty flag comes in.
Oh, who are we going to call that one on?
Doing something. Twins left. Tight end wing right. Bears showing blitz up the middle. Runnels checking the play a little bit. Hands off, and Cole Bailey says, doesn't matter if you knew I was coming. I'm still going to wrestle him down for a loss of 3 on the play.
And that's going to end the first quarter.
2nd down and 12. Louisa-Muscatine at their own 16-yard line. There's the handoff for Day. Found a little bit of running room before Brady Hunger jumps on him and drops him. Gain of about a yard or 2, back about the original line of scrimmage.
All right, Max Lodge getting in there at defensive tackle.
Arneman in at a safety, it looks like. Bears show blitz. There is the handoff up the middle. And Runnels, I'm not sure if he wanted to hand that off, but he said, you know what, you take it. I don't want to get hit anymore.
Yeah.
Drive sheet here. I've got room for 10 drives in a half. And I've never had to use more than that as the punt lands about the 45, goes sideways out of bounds at the Louisa-Muscatine 47-yard. Trenton Schutte, Cale Seidel, Evan Striegel out of the gun. Rios, hands off, up the middle, and that is Aaron Marsh, number 11 with the carry.
Excellent experience for him as a freshman to get in 3 quarters of a varsity game.
Yeah.
Taking these snaps.
Twins both ways. Flare it out over there for Seidel, and that play took a little too long to develop, and Cale's going to get dropped back across midfield. That will be, let's see, from the 45, loss of 7. Shields and Belk left, Arneman and Seidel right. Marsh to the right of Rios out of the gun. Straight drop back to pass. Blitz coming. Now he fires this one down the middle of the field. Nice looking ball, just a little overthrown.
Yep.
JT, for a freshman, that was a nicely thrown pass. Just a little too much for his receiver he's not comfortable with yet.
Yeah, I liked it. He looked comfortable with just a 65-yard total touchdown.
Oh, and a bad snap. Andy Henson will get it and try to get some sort of a kick. It got partially deflected. And the Bears will cover it at the 35, 36-yard line.
And we got a flag
on the play.
Yep.
Face mask against Louisa-Muscatine. Clock runs, 7:45 to go, first half. Twins left. There is the handoff up the middle for Day. And I think quarterback almost looked, Quinny, like he wanted to pull that. And was surprised that the running back just took it from him.
And that was, it looked like it was a fumble.
Clock as they break the huddle. Staying with that Twins left, tight end and a wing to the right. There is the handoff to Day. And he's going to get dropped for no gain, it looks like. Belk and Arneman at your safeties. 3rd down and 8 for Louisa-Muscatine. Runnels, straight drop back to pass across the middle field, a little behind the intended target, incomplete. 4th down. So Spencer Kessel. Quick low line drive, quick kick fielded by Arneman. Looks for a block near side. Gets across midfield before he's run out of bounds. 48-yard line. I formation now, up under center. Is Rios. Handoff for Marsh, and he keeps those feet churning as he gets close to the 45, a gain of about 3.
Did you see, look at these two guys getting up in the backfield.
There was 3 of them. It was Drake, Logan, and Gavin Hills. Took those 2 guys for a ride.
Oh, my goodness.
2nd down and 7. Rios hands off to Marsh. Little stutter step, breaks through a small seam and fights his way down to the 35. Flag comes in late, though. Here you go, Q. After the holding penalty, makes it 2nd and 15 back across the 50 at the 47-yard line. Staying with that double tight I formation. Rios, long count. Hands off. Jarrett Ellison into the ball game now, and he's got a little bit of running room, but gets wrestled down after about 6 or 7 on the play.
I'm going to tell you that.
He didn't play as a 7th grader. He came out as an 8th grader last year, and we coached him. That kid has some ability.
3rd down and 8 from the 46 for the Bears. Rios hands off to Ellison, cuts it back, and will get just shy of the first down by a couple yards. Got about 6 to the 40. I have the 40-yard line. Got to get to the 38 for the first down. Looks like 42. Evan Hansen, Miles Hansen, out there. L&M showing blitz. There's the handoff for Ellison. He's going to be close. We'll see where they spot him. I think he's going to get it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Approaching 2 minutes to go before halftime. Bears lead 37-0. Connor Rios, freshman quarterback. Striegel and Ellison dot the I behind him. There's the play action. Rios rolls out. He's got a man underneath. He's going to keep it and run himself, though, and is wrestled down about the 32, 33-yard line.
Run on that sprint out series, you take it.
Well, it looks like Isaiah Franzoni. I think Cole Crossweight came in. See who some of the other new jerseys are for the Bears. And there's the quick hitter for Striegel up the middle, and he's inside the 30 to the 29, a gain of about 3. And I can't be one up by the stat guys on the sideline.
No, they're going to do you no good on the sideline.
Yeah, these stat guys, I don't know what to say about them down here.
3rd and 2. Double tight still. And there's the quick hitter again for Striegel. And he stood up, but able to keep his feet and spins ahead. It looks like he will have enough for the first down.
They kind of stay sharp, get their work, and then they'll be back out. So,
You know, and in that first half, Talk about, you ran that power play a couple times and got a few guys into the end zone untouched. Talk about how far your running game's come in the last couple weeks.
It's come a long ways. We've made a few changes in practice and kind of how we're doing some things, which has helped a lot. Just more walkthrough on the field. And the guys, I mean, they're starting to embrace the run game. The tight ends are doing a lot better job blocking. We're really proud of them. They're doing a good job.
All right, thanks, Hirsch. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you very much, Jared, and thank you to Coach Hirschman. Our talk with Coach brought to you by Marcy Willier with Urban Acres Real is. Yeah, Marsh and Ellison will go back to the goal line, about the 5-yard line. And then Arneman and Seidel at the 20. Waiting for the final seconds to tick off from the warm-up clock.
What a great halftime. Two of the best in West Branch football.
Oh, yeah.
Vid Johnson and Wayne Lang.
Well, I mean, Vid, just the story he told there, I didn't realize his dad was part of the group that cleared out the first Nazi concentration camp, like the first one that was cleared out.
Yeah.
There's an end-over-end kick that Seidel fields at the 24-yard line. Waits for a block, now cuts it back up to the middle of the field. And will stay on his feet, still out across the 45, say the 47-yard line.
And that's
a bit of rhythm going.
And see how sharp they can be.
And we are short a player. Now we're going to have to time out as we didn't have the right personnel out there. Get reset. Woody and Federland left. Arneman and Miller right. Now they motion Andy out of the backfield to the left side. And they will fake it to him. Quarterback keeper the whole way is
Perfect.
Carver. He's across midfield. Runs into his own lineman and is brought down inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 14 on the play. Arneman and Miller right. Belk and Woody left. Motion Peyton. They'll come all the way through. Now they'll hand off up the middle for Andy. Big hole. Gets a block on the near side from Cash Woody, who kicked out the corner. And Andy's going to take this one 39 yards for the score.
Wow. Nice counter play. T, was that coming right at you?
It was right in front of me, and Steven called it. That was a great block by Cash.
I'll have to interview the homecoming queen. It's the worst part of the job for him, but he'll sacrifice it to help you out. Snap, spot, penalty flag. Offsides against Louisa-Muscatine. So they do decline the penalty. There is snap, spot, kick. And as that goes over the crow's nest at the end, Quinny, would be a good time to shout out Jim Lloyd as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Jim, who was, I think, the captain of the 57-58 team, quarterback, leading rusher, great veteran, would have been here tonight, but he's battling some illness. And Jim was up there in that crow's nest for I don't know how many years for his filming, and greatly appreciated. And, yeah, we wish Jim nothing but the best. I hope you got good news tonight, but and I hope you can catch this thing on Facebook because it was absolutely gorgeous, Jim.
Shooty. 59 is Ian Nelson. 19 is Reed Brook. 79, Adam Gomez. Shea Farmer. Braden Sexton. 33 is Nathan Hills. And Jarrett Ellison over here on the outside.
And you just want to see them run hard, stay in their lanes, and make the tackle.
Low line drive kick. Fielded.
Shea Farmer.
Missed the tackle. And one man to beat. There's the nice tackle down the field as a flag comes in late. Reed Brook with that tackle as Kendall Pugh gets all the way into West Branch territory. Different quarterback in there. Bobbles the snap a little bit. The left-hander cannot get away. Oh, he does get away. Reese Trepanier had him, but couldn't bring him in. Now he throws to a wide open receiver down that far sideline, and that is going to be a Louisa-Muscatine touchdown.
Wow.
Finnegan Klein finds Michael Kirby for the 33-yard touchdown. They are going to go for two. Klein, the left-hander, throws it in the flat and rushed it a little bit. 2-point conversion, no good. This is Jared's fourth game, and he's already in on it. He knows what the jokes are. There's another line drive kick that Aaron Marsh will field at about the 12. Angles up the near side, looks for a little seam, and he's grabbed down from behind as he gets out close to the 30. I formation behind freshman Connor Rios. Off tackle near side, break through one arm tackle, keeping those feet churning.
Good hard running.
That's Cale Seidel. 2nd down and 7 for the Bears. Ball at their own 34-yard line. Marsh now dots the I behind Rios. Straight ahead running on the right side, and he stood up and thrown down. Ball came out late. Give him a couple more. 3rd and 7. Approaching 7 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Bears lead 44-6. Ellison now the I back. He will take the play action and roll out Rios. He's got a man shooting wide open at the 45. Turns it up down that far sideline. Looking for a block from Shields. Tripped up into L&M territory at the 35. A gain of 29 on the play.
Wow. Again, Rios did a great.
1st down at the L&M 35-yard line. Rios, quick hitter to the fullback, Striegel, and he stood up and dropped right at the line of scrimmage. He's at center. Crossweight at a guard. I think Ian Nelson's at Crossweight's at a tackle. I think Ian Nelson's the guard. Rios, hands off Ellison, cuts it back. Stood up and thrown down as he gets ahead for a couple on the play.
On territory, so have at it, fellas.
Hayden Shields is split out wide here to the near side. Still at that double tight look. Inside of 5 minutes to go, 3rd quarter when the ball is snapped. Play action, roll out left. L&M covers it better, so Connor's going to tuck it and run. Slides down as he gets to the 30-yard line. Only a couple.
Trent might be able to get him a little block there, but I like that decision there, and he did a good job of getting down there at the end of the play.
4th and 5 from the 30, out of the gun. Twins to the right. Bit of a high snap. Handoff goes to Ellison, and he is stood up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Turnover on downs. Wide left. Matthew Truitt to the right. There's the handoff, and brought down in the backfield by 4 or 5 red shirts. Franzoni and Farmer, the first two there. That was number 23, who's not on our program. JT, I can't quite tell. It almost looks like 23 has 44 on the side of his helmet. Like he's their former running back. A lot of movement. It's either a delay or a false start.
Yeah. They had the clock running down.
Shea Farmer playing at a linebacker spot. There's the rollout left. Klein throws over the intended target, picked off, and down that far sideline is Evan Striegel. Stays on his feet, and he'll take it all the way in. About a 35-yard interception return for a touchdown.
Wow. Good job, Evan. Boy, that looked just like the Riley Moss.
If your number's called.
Yep, absolutely, and make the most of it when your number is called.
Bit of a high snap. Gets down, hits the upright, and doinks in.
Oh, there we go.
They don't ask you how, they just ask you how many.
Yep. Just so, hopefully we'll continue with some hard-hitting football.
Yeah. Fed another line drive, hits one of the upbacks, and then is fielded by the deep man.
Ooh, nice cut.
Makes a cut. spins away but cannot get all the way away as Dylan Kozlowskis down the field makes the stop. His sister makes a pretty mean cheeseburger at Main Street Sweets.
Yes.
Turn them in your corners. Lodge, Franzoni, and Kaleberg, your D-line. Schutte and an outside backer. Trepagna at the inside linebacker with Shea Farmer. Klein, quick hitter. Up the middle is Nowak, and he gets through a couple of holes, and then a nice open field tackle there by Sexton. That was just down around, lasted the ankles, and picked him up, put him down.
They're still, working hard out there on that side of the football. It's not easy when you're down by this much, and you got to give them some credit.
Klein looked to hand off. Nobody was there, and so Max Lodge throws him for a loss back inside the 40.
Good job, Max.
Many others here in this community. After the quarter change, 2nd down and 17 for Louisa-Muscatine. Handoff is Nowak, and a nice open field tackle there by Reese Trepagna. Just jumped on him and brings him down. A gain of about a yard on the play.
Nice.
For the Bears, 11:20 and counting in the ball game. Twins left for Klein. Takes the snap, under pressure, rolls to his left. Trenton Schutte can't get him. Now he steps up, looks back across the field. He's got a man wide open, but he overled him by a couple of yards.
Wow, he looks like a fun quarterback, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, he can get out of some tough situations.
Punt this one. Arneman and Striegel back to receive for the Bears.
Nice punt.
Very nice punt. Striegel bobbles it and falls on it back at the 21. JT, everybody sees that and they're like, oh man, why didn't you catch it? There's a lot going on.
Concentration, and with reps, he'll get a lot better at it.
Yep. First down for the Bears. Looks like we've got mostly fresh, soft offense out there. Rios hands off near side for Ellison. Had some running room, but it closed down right away. That's fresh, soft against a guy that's your leading tackler in Kendall. Hills and Sexton will go wide to the left. Brook, tight end on the right with Farmer on the wing. Ellison next to Rios out of the shotgun. Play action. Connor gets away from the first man. Now looks to throw it. Not there. He's going to tuck it, run. Gets struck down from behind after a gain of a couple on the play. Is that Dylan Shealy, I think, playing center out there, number 53. Farmer motions right to left. They will run the counter play near side for Ellison, and that did not fool anybody. L&M will drop him for a loss of 4 on the play.
Good command out there, and he doesn't lose, he doesn't lose his poise in the pocket. That play a minute ago, he could have panicked, and he didn't. He got what he could out of the play, and he looks good out there.
Yeah. He's got good, quick feet.
Shealy playing a linebacker. Nathan Hills at a corner over here. There's the quick hitter handoff. Nowak stood up, keeps the legs churning, gets inside the 45 to the 44. More sighting out there, playing corner on the far side. Twins left, one receiver to the right for Finnegan Klein. Going to flare it out over here to the underneath man. Turns it up. Nice tackle there by Ellison. Broke down, dropped down to the legs, wrapped up the knees, and brought him to the turf. Gain of about 3.
Go for the big move.
I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Staying in football season here. 3rd down and 5 from the 41. Klein, straight drop back to pass. Fires this one over to the far side, and it is just through the receiver's hands, incomplete.
Speaking of wrestling,
That's
a great question.
4th down and 5. Klein, straight drop back to pass, throws on the run, and it falls incomplete. Pressure there by Adam Gomez. He's going to be a fun one to watch, Quinny.
He really is. I watched him Monday night at West Liberty, and he just loves getting.
Bears lose 2 yards on the turnover on downs. Take over at the 39 instead of the 41. Either way, 4 minutes to go in the game. 51-6 is the lead. There's the speed option. Rios pitches late, and Ellison was already going up the field, and he has to fall on it back inside the 35.
Boy, he read that perfect.
16 we'll call it. Trips right. I think is that 58 Alex Heidoff into the ball game at a wing. Rios, straight drop back to pass, looking to set up a center screen. Nothing there. Now he's just going to run, coming near side, and is wrestled down at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I think
he's going to be a good one the next few years.
Yeah. He's got some talent.
I think he learned that from his mom, too. So 3rd down and 15. Handoff comes to Ellison as he makes a little stutter step move and gets out to about the 39-yard line. A gain of about 4, and the Bears will have to punt it away again. So secondary.
Who blocked the punt for the uncommon safety?
Well, I think we were going to go with Carver for the uncommon with that funky touchdown run.
Oh, yeah.
Nice punt by Nelson. And then an open field tackle. Trenton Schutte was running down the field. The defender was right next to him, Quinny. Threw his hands up but kind of hip checked him.
Yeah.
Knocked Trenton forward, and Trenton just reached out and swiped the hand and tackled the ball carrier.
While he was going down.
Good one. We get Cole for our player of the game. Get Carver Belk for that funky touchdown run.
And then if you can get Dave McGrath, get him for goodness sakes.
Yeah, I'll see if I can track old Dave down.
Yeah.
There's going to be a long touchdown run. Oh, Ellison with the nice play from the safety spot to save the score.
Boy, that was going to be about a 75-yard touchdown run.
27-37. But he was able to wrestle him down.
And we're down to 20 seconds to go in the game.
Most likely the final play. There will be a handoff. And a shot from Trenton Schutte as number 33, Nick Beasley, 125-pound running back, will get down for a gain of 10 on the play, and that will be the final play.
Oh, Trenton got some hits in tonight, didn't he?
51-6, the final score. The Bears with the win. They will move to 3-1 overall. More importantly, start out 1-0 in district play. The Bearcast presented by Browns West Branch and their family of dealerships. We'll take a quick timeout and be back with your postgame. You're listening to the Bearcast at westbranch.football.
That was a good ball game. You played well. We played everybody on the team. That's a hell of a good deal as far as I'm concerned. Everybody had a chance to play. These next 4 games are all going to be difficult, and that's what I want. I want them to be hard for you now, because if they're not hard, that doesn't mean anything. You play the best people to become the best. Did you have fun? Oh, hell yeah. Good job. Get in and break it down. Let's go.
Bears on 3. 1, 2, 3, Bears!